Stopped by the window on the way down here just to look at the rain for a few moments. It's an old friend we welcome back.
I thought you were going to say thank you, Jim, for that.
No.
I'll take the credit.
Thank you, Jim, for all that rain.
Well, we told you yesterday, maybe if you didn't get the rain yesterday, you would today. And finally today, right here in the middle of Austin, we did get a little bit. I take the blame, so I'll accept credit. Let's begin with a look at what's going on out there right now on the radar. Unfortunately, that nice little cluster of rainfall that moved into the metro area, well, you can see it right there in the time-lapse movie. Just about the time it got to West Austin, it started fizzling apart very, very quickly, and there's not much left. Some light rain shower activity, I-35 north around Pflugerville, right up to Round Rock's doorstep there, and a little lingering shower activity just south of 183 in the Cedar Park area. Let's see what else we have going on out here. Another little round of moderate to heavy downpours approaching Fayette County right now. That's about it off to the east and out in the hill country. We are seeing a few more rain showers today. These are very isolated, stretching from San Saba out across Lampasas County. So I'm afraid, like we said yesterday, most places probably not going to get the rain today, but at least we did see some right here in Austin, and it was welcome, and it has taken our temperature down to 82 degrees right now. How about that? Notice we're going to hold it pretty steady between now and 10. In fact, we might even warm up a degree between now and 8 o'clock. This is just some rain-cooled air in the city right now. Not going to be around. Well, it's going to keep us more pleasant through the whole week, the whole evening than we might otherwise be. Well, let's talk first of all about this tropical system out here in the Caribbean Sea. This thing is over the Bahamas right now. It today became a little better organized and is now defined as tropical depression number 3, meaning it doesn't have enough wind in it yet to be a tropical storm. It's got 35-mile-per-hour winds in it right now, 4 more miles per hour, and it's going to be Tropical Storm Bonnie. Well, let's talk about where Bonnie is going to go, and we call it Bonnie because the Hurricane Center, notice this is tonight, is forecasting this storm to become a tropical storm this evening. Bonnie will then very likely track across either extreme southern Florida, but more than likely right across the Florida Keys by tomorrow night, and then into the Gulf of Mexico. And then watch the cone here. That is the area in which the storm could be. In other words, at any location in the cone. This is Sunday. Landfall probably west of New Orleans there, but anywhere east to Mobile, basically in the cone. And then notice also the upper Texas coast around Beaumont, Port Arthur area, also in that cone of possibility. But notice also, it never becomes a hurricane. None of our models strengthen this storm into a hurricane. And then it turns to the north. Actually, on the outer edge of that area of uncertainty is Austin. Austin's right there, so we'll have to keep an eye on it. It could get close enough to maybe bring us some shower activity over the weekend, and then moves on inland, and it's on out of here. The bad news is the oil spill area is concentrated, obviously, right here, and if the storm follows the projected path, it'll go very near, if not right over, the oil slick. Back here in the Bay of Campeche, there's actually a possibility that this little disturbance, before it gets into Mexico tonight or early tomorrow, could become the next tropical depression, but it is going to quickly move ashore and not going to be any concern to us. I want you to know that on my blog today at KXAN.com under the weather tab, or there's always the blog tab over here too, you can get to it. I've got all the information about the tropical system that you could possibly want to know from the National Hurricane Center, and then below that I've also got information about the oil spill response and the relationship between hurricanes and an oil spill. Some interesting reading there on KXAN.com today. All right, right now we're looking at readings in the upper 80s where it hasn't been raining, but low 80s in Austin where it has been raining. The heat indices still 100 degrees. Look at LaGrange. Feels like 108 right now. Officially at the top of the hour, we had a thunderstorm in 81 in the city and 84 degrees at ABIA with a thunderstorm also in progress and a wind that's blowing out of the east to south-southeast at about 5-6 miles per hour or so. Well, let's get you to the forecast. We're not thinking it's going to last much after sunset tonight, those showers. Tomorrow, could see a few more, but tomorrow the chance is only 20%. And then I'm afraid after tomorrow, not much chance through the weekend or next week. Now, that depends on that tropical system. If it takes a more western track, we could up these rain probabilities. But right now, we'll keep them at less than 20% from Sunday through most of next week as temperatures heat back up.